Hello, welcome to this toning video. My hair, as you can see, is a very warm shade of kind of yellow and orange. I have just done a box dye removal video using the Rusk Eliminate Color Corrector, so if you ever need a video showing you how this product works, I will leave it down below for you. I was in Auburn and I have put that product on and this is the result. So just to give you a bit more of an idea of where I'm starting from, that is the orange tone that we're dealing with, but it does fade into a very non-offensive blonde, and it's actually a really nice straw blonde. I love my golden warm blondes, so for me, when I used to have blonde hair, even if I didn't tone it with purple shampoo, I used to leave it to go to this kind of like golden shade. So I actually like this. However, I want to tone on my hair and just see where this gets to. Now, the combination that I'm using is the one that I have researched the most, and I love a lot of the results that I'm seeing, even from people with very orange hair to, I guess, lighter than this. They're getting really pretty results. So fingers crossed I can achieve this as well. This is the T14 from Wella Color Charm, and this is the 050. The formula that I'm going to use is going to be one whole T14 and half of the 050. I am nervous for this one. I have seen this work amazingly on orange hair. I just don't know what it's going to do for mine. So I just hope it doesn't take it to some really awful ashy color that really doesn't suit me, but I'm not opposed to it just to kind of correct this, and then I can just leave it to warm up later because toners fade. So as long as it does what I need it to do to correct this, that's fine. My hair is slightly damp from that last process, so let's just get straight into doing this because I need to hurry up and tone my hair. For this, I do have a 20 volume developer, a mixing bowl, and a brush. Okay, so taking the T14 and pouring the whole bottle in. For the developer, I'm doing it 2 bottles of the Wella, so it's 2 to 1. Okay, taking the 050. Usually people say put 2 to 4 capfuls into the mixture. However, I'm going to put half the bottle. I'm so nervous to do half. I don't particularly want ash hair, but I think it's important to make note as to how much you put in. If I put too much in, okay, that's maybe slightly over half. Oopsie. Damn. I'm going to mix this all together and I'm going to go ahead and apply it. I'll put that on time lapse so you can stop with the fan and save you the trouble of watching all of that boring application. This makes me very nervous. So dark when it's developing. So I leave this for 30 minutes. Wish me luck, please.
So this is the final result after 30 minutes. You're about to see a bunch of clips of me trying to figure out like how I feel about this. I did find that it had like a slight green tinge to it, but do stay tuned. I'll show you how this pans out.
Okay, this is the result of that combination of Wella Color Charm. So the T14 and far too much 050, if I'm honest. Now, I'm really confused about this because I don't know what I'm going to do next to kind of correct this. I'm fine with this color for now. I'm going to give my hair a week to kind of have a break. However, I'm kind of like not sure on any of this. I definitely do not hate the color. I need it to be a little bit warmer for me just so it suits my skin tone a bit more. There is different colors going through this. Some are cool toned blondes, some are golden blondes. It is the most inconvenient mix of colors for me to correct because some things need warmth added and some things need to be cooled down so that it all kind of comes together. So I need it just to kind of fade out of my hair for now because it's at 050. That was just far too much in there. So I feel like with where my hair color was at, with it being that orangey yellow color, I feel like the roots definitely needed that, and the roots are definitely still warm. However, this went so much more cool toned than this, so it made it really inconvenient. Now I'm just going to show you the hair in the light because it oddly looks blonde-ish in some light and then it looks quite dark in others. Because it's an ash, it's going to come across darker, and I just wish I had stuck to like a pale beige or a more golden color, to be honest. But this is probably good for my hair for now, so I can just let it chill out for a little bit. I'll just show you the tips of my hair because they are much lighter obviously than the rest of the hair, and it's a kind of like a dirty blonde color. but it's kind of giving green as well. Like I feel like over my whole head, it just went so far in the other direction that some of this was coming across a little bit green, and that will fade. That is fine. However, obviously I just thought I'd be a blonde after all of this, but I'm also okay with it. I like where I'm at versus where I started with the auburn. I just need this to fade away. I want to see what's going on underneath it, and then I can give that another go. But I'm just like, oh, of all the videos that I watched, they all got such pretty results. And I know there was a couple of videos that put far too much 050 in. And I know that I accidentally overpoured that as well, but my hair was quite severely orange on top, and I did know that that definitely needed that. So I would say if your hair was similar to mine and you had orangey on top, you do need to go with that much 050, because this is still showing a lot of warmth. I'll show you in the sun in a second so you can see what I'm saying. However, if you don't want this to go this dark, just less 050, maybe the 2 capfuls. I want to show you this in some sunlight so you can see what this kind of looks like a bit better, because that sun's not coming through. So can you see, like, the root is, it's really hard to show this color. Okay, so look at this lighting. This is much better. If I do this as well, can you see how much lighter that looks than what I was just showing you? So it's a really pretty, like, dirty blonde or a light brown color. It still shows all the, like, dimension from my previous results and things, but this underneath is much lighter than what I just showed you, which is when I part it in the middle, you can see the darker roots, and then this is what's coming through here. So it's a very strange color. Again, I don't think I can correct this too much at the moment. I just need this to fade. And I've got a little bit of another process that I want to try on my hair anyway, which I will introduce to you now, and I will obviously make a separate video on that. Like, I don't hate it at all. I just wish it was a bit more consistent. So that being said, we're going to do another experiment, and I will do a separate video on this, but I just thought I'd let you know I am going to try and mess with this one more time. I'm going to do the Head and Shoulders, the vitamin C, and the lemon process on this to see if this helps to remove ashy toner from your hair. So if you over ash your hair, if you overtone your hair, I want to see if this combination works. This is very similar to the combination that I use to remove permanent hair dye out of my hair, black permanent hair dye. I'll leave that one down below. So I'm intrigued. I didn't really think about this for a toner, but I know that when I was blonde, I overtoned my hair so many times, or if I've gone to the salon and then they take me to ash when I didn't want to be an ash. It'd be good to know if this works. So anyway, that's my video on that T14050 combination.
Okay, so just quickly, I did wash my hair once with anti-dandruff shampoo, which really did help remove a lot of the color, the cool tone, the greenish shade that I was seeing, and did such a great job that I wanted to show you a clip afterwards, but just bear in mind, I did not sign off on this at the end for some reason, so I just wanted to show you just to keep it honest, because this did fade really nicely.
This is right in front of the window, and just look how much nicer that is and a lot lighter. So this is the true hair color. It is not as dark as it looks. It is a dark blonde, a light brown, whatever you want to call this, and there's lots of like highlights and like different tones going through it. This is the most true color, and a lot of people would call this like blonde. So yeah, that's the most honest way to capture this hair color for you. So that is the after one hair wash, not straight away.
Okay, cool. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.